Hey there, I'm so glad you joined us for this episode. Our desire is to make disciples who know, love, and follow Jesus, to help you in that journey. We've created some resources based on this message. If you'd like to dig deeper into this topic, hey, I have a confession to make. For a long time, I thought abiding looked like this. Check Bible, check prayer, check worship, check service. Yeah, I may have checked that one too. But then last week I realized that Jesus didn't say, okay, if you check off all these boxes, I'll reward you with my presence. Instead, he said, no, stay close to me. I'm going to bless you as you abide in me. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. What does it mean to abide in Jesus? Why is it so important? And how does it impact our daily lives? Now, I know how easy it is to go through the motions in our faith, reading the Bible because we feel like we should, praying because it's on our list, and serving because it's expected of us. But Jesus longs for us to abide in him in a deeper, more meaningful way. A way that's not about checking off tasks, but about cultivating a deep and abiding connection with him. When we abide in Jesus, we're connected to the source of all life and strength. We're reminded that it's not about the amount of effort we put in, but about the depth of our connection with him. You see, Jesus desires for us to live a life that is rooted in his love, not driven by fear or obligation. It's not about being perfect or doing everything right. It's about coming to him just as we are, knowing that he loves us perfectly, completely, and unconditionally. One of the ways we can cultivate this deeper connection is through prayer. But prayer isn't just about asking God for what we want. It's also about listening for his voice. When we open our hearts and minds to his word, we can hear his gentle guidance, his words of comfort, and his call to action. Prayer is a conversation, not a transaction. And when we abide in Jesus, we're more likely to hear his voice in the midst of the chaos of everyday life. Another way we can abide in Jesus is through worship. Worship isn't just about singing songs or reciting prayers. It's about acknowledging his greatness, his power, and his love for us. When we take the time to pause and worship him, we're reminded of who he is and what he has done for us. And this realization fills us with awe, gratitude, and joy. But perhaps most importantly, abiding in Jesus means surrendering our lives to him. Surrendering our worries, our fears, and our plans to his loving care. When we let go of our need for control and trust in his perfect timing, we experience a deep sense of peace and freedom. It's not always easy to abide in Jesus. There will be times when we feel disconnected, discouraged, or distracted. But the good news is that Jesus is patient and compassionate. He understands our struggles, and he's there to help us every step of the way. When we stumble or fall, he's quick to forgive, and even quicker to help us get back on our feet. So my question for you today is this: how can you abide more fully in Jesus? What small steps can you take to deepen your connection with him? Remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about progress. Let's encourage each other on this journey. Share your thoughts and experiences below, and know that you're not alone. We're all learning and growing together in our faith. We hope this episode of Good Morning has been a blessing to you. If you enjoyed this message, we invite you to share it with someone who might need to hear these words. Your act of kindness could brighten someone's day and bring them closer to Jesus. So take a moment, connect with us, and let's continue this conversation. We would love to hear from you. Thank you for joining us on this episode of Good Morning. Until next time, may you be blessed with peace, joy, and unwavering faith in Jesus. Take care.